Okay, next comic, I think he's hilarious. Please welcome Krister Rollins. How's it going?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
I answered your question.
Thank you. That was very specific. Well, it was sort of specific. It was just, now we're talking. Yeah. Your look should say something about you, I think. I think my look says, Professor Minimum Wage. All the young kids at the bookstore are going to hear about the time I saw Radiohead. I think my look says, Paul Bunyan's son, but the one that he leaves out of letters to his family. Like, Tom moved out west. He's a cowboy. He's doing great. I'm so proud of him. Paul Jr. followed my footsteps. He's a lumberjack now. Susan opened a diner. Her business acumen is incredible. Period. My cousins are like, Uncle Paul, what about your third son? What about Krister? He's like, you mean my second daughter? Krister just bought a pottery wheel. Of course it doesn't sound cool when you say it like that, Dad. Make you an ashtray. Yeah. So it's March. Bears across the country are waking up from hibernation. They are going to be shocked when they look in their Bitcoin accounts. Seemed like such a good investment. Should have gone for the honey and salmon, man. Bears are terrible investors. That's why they call it a bear market. Oh. Pimping ain't easy, but it keeps me busy while the kids are at school. I'm a little bit of a feminist or a feminist ally. I'm not really comfortable calling myself a feminist because I have a penis. When people ask for my signature and they say, can I get your John Hancock? I say, no, that's offensive. But you can have my Jane hand vulva. I'm going to keep up with the news. Yes. All right. Sure. Okay. Fine. St. Patrick's Day is coming. It's good because I'm always looking for an excuse to punch a police horse. New York Times just did a thing about hipsters in New York City are wearing monocles now. I'd never wear a monocle. If I wanted to cram an uncomfortable hunk of metal into my face and walk around like a self-important asshole, I'd just get a Bluetooth. Another thing that's happening, and you're all probably going to be super familiar with this, in the equestrian world is this thing called natural horsemanship. Yes, we're all on board. It's horse trainers will look to wild horses for cues on like how they interact and stuff. And it helps, they take those cues into the training so you build a better relationship with your steed. What's not catching on is supernatural horsemanship. It's actually just being a centaur. If getting cliched phrases is wrong, then I don't... Don't you hate when you're yawning at dusk and a swarm of bats flies out of your open mouth? I'm newly married. Any married people out there? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's exciting. It's neat that it's the little things you notice about your spouse after you get married. Like how all the pets in the neighborhood are disappearing. Or how she sleeps all day and then wakes up at twilight talking about the hunger. Jumps out the window into the night. And as she fades into the inky blackness, you almost think she's not even human anymore. It took me a minute this morning to realize that my wife wasn't talking about shirts when she came in the bedroom and said, "It smells like butt in here." They say you should dress for the job that you want, but I don't know where to put the keys in my Pope robe. I guess maybe they go into the hat or something. They say you should dress for the job that you want, but that's why I think it's cruelly ironic that the Portland Police Department keeps on arresting me for impersonating an officer. Come on, guys, I'm on your side. They say you eat 12 spiders a year in your sleep. They just kind of climb into your open mouth while you're sleeping and you eat them. That's not true. It's actually 12 spiders a night. Spiders love mouths. I think guys who have chains on their wallets have overestimated the value of their Insane Clown Posse ticket stubs. I don't care if it was signed by Violent J. I think humans are kind of like meat balloons, but we're inflated by fucking. You guys want to hear some impressions? All right, this first one I'm just going to do the impression, then I'll explain it, because that's where the punchline is. Sweet ride, dude. Dude, even. Thanks, it's a 67 Stang. That's my impression of two cowboys in the mid-1870s. Got another one, I'll explain this one first, then do the impression. Because that's where that punchline is. So this one is a North African fruit harvester who wants to be the best rapper in the world. Ready? I love it when you call me Fig Crop. Figgy Smalls. Check him out. I was an only child, so my favorite games are solitaire, the crossword puzzle, and hide and come back. That one was also called Mommy Needs a Minute. People who stay up late and like go to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning, they're like, I'm a night owl. I hate that phrase. I hate the phrase night owl. It's redundant. Most owls are night owls. You can just say, I'm an owl, and we will know from context whether you mean you're staying up late, you're super wise, or your head spins around 180 degrees on your neck. It's not like if you're up during the daytime, you say, I'm a day pigeon. You just say, I'm a pigeon. That's the thing that people say. Or if you're active during dawn and dusk, you don't say, I'm a crepuscular chimney swift. You just say, I'm a chimney swift. It's a common thing. And now we all know what crepuscular means. Leave you guys with this. I was listening to music too loud the other day. My neighbors called the police on me. Police knocked on the door. Police, open up. I said, I never really knew my father. I said, you're free to go. It's the irony, please. I'm already home. Tim Hoffman. Krister Rollins, thank you, sir. Beautiful job. Keep the